Welcome to video message number 37 here on the video messages to Donald Trump and the rest of the politicians. And again, the American citizens should be the ones that are watching the most of these. We're getting somewhere though. Just got off the telephone with one of the senators in Ohio that called me. I didn't call him. And you wouldn't believe that he did not understand that there was offers on the table before this ever started to move his animals for free. He said that he doesn't have any exotic animals in his district, but he was very concerned about his taxpayers that he represents in his district are footing the bill for all this, and it's all going out of state. So I put the offer back up the table this morning that we'd go around and collect all these animals for free, moving back to one location, whether it's here or it's at the state Reynoldsburg facility, and we'll move trained people in there to take care of them animals for free so the taxpayers don't have to pay anything. And we can make sure that them animals are safe, secure, and taken care of until all of the legal process is exhausted and either they get the animals back or they move to another state that they can have their animals. So right now we're kind of at a waiting process to see what it's gonna take to get this crooked committee over there that's giving all this money away to their friends and everybody else to kind of revert all of this and cancel some of these contracts and allow us to go get all these animals. But the next step of this political game is to schedule a worldwide protest on the internet. None of you even have to leave your homes in order to do this. So we're gonna put together a date and a couple logos so everybody that's helping with this fight can all change your profile pictures for just one day and make our voices be heard. We're starting to worry a few people out there, and we're starting to be heard and we're starting to be noticed because of the senators that are calling and the people that are actually concerned about all this. The most important part about all this is waking up the citizens of Ohio. There's close to 11 million people in the state of Ohio, and once we get 11 million people behind us in this war that's been waged against the citizens of Ohio, we will start making some noise. So sharing these videos and speaking up and educating your neighbors, your friends, and your relatives is the only way that we're going to be able to pull this off. Got a couple real concerned, worried people out there about all this right now, and that'd be Carol Baskin and Bobby Brink, because they have the most to lose from this. If we can get the permission from the state of Ohio to recant all of them contracts and drive around the countryside and pick all these cats back up, then our next concern is going to be is every dime that they have raised on them cats online is refunded back to the people that gave that money under false pretenses. But now that we got some money behind us and a little bit of power and a whole lot of recognition, Carol, you better start being worried, because we're not going to stop till we get you behind them silver bars. Ladies and gentlemen, there's still $50,000 reward out there for anybody that's got some information to the arrest and the conviction of whether or not Carol Baskin had anything to do with her late husband's disappearance in order for her to get so much money and so much power. So anybody that's got that information leading to the arrest and conviction of where the hell Don Lewis is, if she had anything to do with that, we have $50,000 on the table to help us put her behind bars. The other thing is there's still that $10,000 reward on the table for anybody got any information on whether or not Carol is skinning and selling body parts of tigers and other endangered species in order to profitably make as much money as she does to spend harassing everybody else. So there's $10,000 still on the table for any information to see if she has ever done anything like that, so we can prosecute her against that. One thing you're forgetting out there, you animal rights people, and especially Carol Baskin, and that is, you know, I don't have to have a zoo and I don't have to have 187 tigers in order to stand here with a $79 camera and a free Facebook in order to expose you. So if I was you, I'd figure out a little better settlement offer, okay? And let's put some of this shit behind you and I'll quit fucking with you on these videos. But I can promise you one thing, lady. And that is, by the time I'm done with 396 videos, I am going to affect your business by exposing the bullshit and the lies and the corruption you got going on down there, because that ain't defamation. I've got over 500 documents in my office right now in a burn-proof safe, woman, because nobody from here to high water is going to tell me that you didn't have anything to do with burning that studio down. That's my opinion, and I'm perfectly legal to have my opinion. But when you start emailing employees of places and offering them jobs and much more money, and then the shit just happens to burn down, it looks pretty curious, don't you think? If anybody'd like to find out the truth about Carol Baskin, you can get on Facebook and look up Big Cat Rescue Watch by Juan Garcia. He has all the receipts of where she's paid for most of them animals that she's got down there that she's telling fibs about where she rescued them, whether they were bred there or not. And he even took a tour and's got some live video and some really awesome pictures to show you that that facility is probably one of the junkiest facilities out there. And she's the one taking y'all's animal rights away from you to have them in your backyard and homes. But you know, the worst thing about all this shit is the lies that they tell about the injuries and the escapes. And God, we've got 20, 30,000 tigers in America, and they all belong in the wild. I have yet to see anywhere online where she has donated any kind of money to a conservation effort in the wild to try and protect the animals in the wild. But that's all she can put on her Facebook is China's butchering tigers and turning them into tiger bone wine. So along with the corruption and the bullshit of what she's doing down there, it's pretty funny that she can promote passing laws in other states and then taking the animals away from you and throwing them in the exact same thing that she bitches about. Now here's where the hypocrisy comes in. All right, she calls our facility here a roadside zoo. She's against roadside zoos. She's against cub petting. She's against this. She's against that. And if you look on their fucking Facebook, it's pretty simple to see the hypocrisy, because they don't like promoting cubs because it's cub abuse. But you'll see them with fucking baby bobcats all goddamn day long. Is that not a cub? Is it not exploiting baby cats? Is it not making money off of baby cats? And then let's talk about this roadside zoo bullshit. She is sitting down there on Gun Highway and Easy Street with one of the largest malls right across the street, McDonald's right there on the corner, and a strip mall right on one side of her. Is that not a roadside zoo? Open to the public, selling bone tours, night tours, feeding tours, children tours, camp tours, weddings, you name it. She's sucking the money right out of people. And that's supposed to be what, a sanctuary? Bullshit. The state of Florida has her licensed as a zoo. So Carol, whether you like it or not, sweetie, you are a fucking roadside zoo. No different than the people you're online bashing, okay? You're making money off them cats. You're exhibiting them by having tours. You make them stand up and feed them with a little stick to make the people watch you do tricks with your tigers. Bullshit. I ain't even gonna get that mad today. So, ladies and gentlemen of the world, if you're tired of her bullshit just as much as I am and the rest of us in this industry right here, we got 386 videos to put out in 386 days. And if you don't think I can't keep this up, you're fucking mistaken, because I'm enjoying the shit out of this. My popularity status has gone up to where I get 60 friend requests an hour. We're gonna get there. We're gonna have millions of people by the time this is over with following us around, and we're all gonna spread the truth about you down there. So you better save some of that money you're giving to Wayne Pacelli, because you're gonna need it for your retirement fund. And you know why? Because we're coming after you. So let's talk a little bit about SWAT teams for just a second. You know, one thing that senator told me this morning, and I'm not going to repeat his name so the haters can't get on his case and start harassing him, because he's actually working on our side. But you know, one thing he said this morning is if Kasich, the governor, says to do it, everybody does it. So what is that? A governor or Hitler? This guy can shoot out a message of what he wants done, and all of you senators and your House of Representatives over there jump to his every move by sending SWAT teams in to point guns at little kids. And you call that ethics? I'd fucking be embarrassed if it was me. And that's one thing that I told that senator this morning on the phone, and he 100% agreed with me. Those SWAT teams going in those houses, making y'all look bad, not us. And he totally agreed that it was absolutely ridiculous that they're going in these homes with guns and helicopters and cops and treating them like some kind of big badass criminal. The offer still stands out there to the rest of you senators and House of Representatives and committee members is we will go collect all of these animals for free. We'll feed them and take care of them for free, whether it's here in Oklahoma or we put everything back in that Reynoldsburg facility and we have the staff to send over there and take care of them so you don't have to pay Jack Hanna. That's what it's all about, paying Jack Hanna and the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuary. So we want to strip that away from them and do it the right way, and that's the free way, because nobody should be making money off of these people's demise for any reason at all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so this is video message 37. Wasn't very entertaining. There wasn't anything really on TV this morning that I can bitch about other than the SWAT teams over there in Ohio, and you're still making it illegal to feed a homeless person that fought for this country. And I'm gonna keep that part of this online campaign until they abolish some of these laws and start taking care of the people that took care of us. Because if any of this is not right, it's leaving the veterans out there on the street to starve and have mental problems from seeing people dying and blowing shit up just to protect your rights. So that's what we're doing here with these video messages right now, is protecting your rights. And if you would like to keep your rights, you need to share these videos every day until we can get millions of people behind this little war of effort, because I can't do it alone. So if you don't like the way you're being treated here in America, let's make a change. We'll start taking suggestions from people. Just put them in the line of these videos on the threads of what you would like discussed and what you would like covered and what you don't think feels right for what they're doing to you here in America by taking your rights away. Whether it's to own a chicken, a tiger, or park your car in a gated community. Makes no difference. I'm Joe Exotic, and I'll see you tomorrow for video message number 38.